What's up, goal diggers? Kimberly Olson here in the house, coming in to talk to you about having InstaSuccess on Instagram. I've got a little craziness going on with the lighting here, but hey, it's all good because I got my vacation hat on today. I was just in Utah and it was 20 freaking degrees, 20 degrees and snow. This Texan is not cut out for snow. I'm not cut out for the 20 degrees, but I went there to learn to come back and teach you how to crush your business. So I'm so invested in you that I will continue to get coaching, go to masterminds, fly all over the freaking world. I left my little children for 5 days. And I was so excited to go in that preschool and pick them up. It was just like, and I don't know if you guys have little kids, do they not change in like a few days? I swear to you, in 5 days, her speech changed. It was nuts. I'm just like, she's 3 years old. Like, how does this even happen? And it was 80 degrees yesterday, so we went out on a run. I had a tank top on, shorts, pushing that 100-pound double jogger up the hill. I thought this guy in this truck drove by. He was going to pull over and help me because I was like, ugh. And I said, cheer me on. And they said, go, mama, go. It's the freaking cutest thing ever. But it's 36 degrees today and raining in Austin, Texas. So put in the comments what the weather's like by you today. So I'm wearing my vacation hat today because I have to have some glimmer of hope that this winter is not going to keep going on. Can I get an amen? Like, I am so ready for spring and summer and just being outside and swimming. Oh my gosh. And just having some, color. I mean, it's crazy. So today we're going to talk about having InstaSuccess on Instagram. Are you guys excited? I'll just move over here and help that lighting a little bit. Put a 1 in the comments if you're watching this live. Put 2 if you're watching the replay. And if you're new and you've never seen my videos before, put new in the comments. I want to connect with you. Who would like to get my InstaSuccess freebie? I'm going to teach you the 5 steps. There's 5 steps with a checklist of each step on how to crush it on Instagram. If you want it, put shared in the comments. But you got to share the video. I'm going to know. Sharing is caring. So share the video out and put shared in the comments. You can share it on your page. You can share it onto a business page, a group, like a team page, or even a group chat. So if you share this into a group chat, you also get credit. Okay, so put shared in the comments. I'm going to share with you how to get my brand new freebie. It's an InstaSuccess Instagram cheat sheet. Okay. We're going to crush it on Instagram today, and I'm pumped. The cool thing is, if you're not on Instagram, you can use what I teach you today to rock it on Facebook as well, okay? So this can really, really help you. Now, if you didn't know this, Instagram is the fastest growing platform on social media. I am approaching 26,000 followers, and this is what I can tell you about Instagram and what it's done for my business. So I started working on Instagram April of this past year, so less than a year. And this is what it's done for my business. It's increased my influence, which has helped my personal brand, but I also get a lot of business from Instagram. So what I do is I actually use Instagram. Thanks for sharing, guys. I actually use Instagram to funnel people over to Facebook because I'm really big on nurturing people, building relationships. That's really hard to do on Instagram. So I actually take people from Instagram, and I move them on over to Facebook, okay? So if you're just like, man, I kind of feel stuck with Instagram. I've tried it. Thank you, Anna. I've tried it. It's not working. I'm going to show you guys how to make this work, okay? You have got to be crushing it on Instagram to grow your personal brand. Personal branding is about increasing your influence so you have more followers, so you have more leads. You don't have to monetize your brand like I have. You can literally use it to blow up your business. I see a lot of my team on here and I have to give them a shout out. We just launched our team January 1st. You guys are freaking amazing. Like, my mind is blown, okay? This team, I mean, seriously, almost $50,000 in sales our first full month together, and we've collectively achieved over $56,000 in bonuses. Can I get an amen? I see a lot of you guys on here. You freaking rock, okay? So one of the strategies for building up my team so fast has been being an influencer and being on Instagram. So if you're sitting here going, well, I literally talked to this girl yesterday. She's like, yeah, I cold message like 50 people and I'll get a couple replies back. And I'm just like, I don't know. No, I don't do that. And I don't want to do that. How would it feel to you if you were able to share what you had and people said to you, oh, cool, I'd love to hear more about what you're doing. Or I'm really happy with my company, but tell me more about the products. You guys, success is with those customers. You guys, that's your residual income. I was just talking to this guy. He's a really, really strong recruiter. He's recruited all these business builders. He's like, we have no customers. Like, they're all really aggressive, strong recruiters, but they don't have any customers. You cannot have a residual income, real, true network marketing business without customers. So don't forget that too when you're prospecting, okay? So everything I'm gonna teach you today, are you guys ready? Everything I'm gonna do to teach you today is going to help you grow your business, not just on Instagram, but your direct sales, network marketing, coaching, whatever you're doing on social media, okay? Social media is where it's at, okay? It is absolutely the wave of the future, okay? In person has its place, but if you really wanna crush it and maximize your time, because I know you guys are all so busy, it's on social media, okay? So we're gonna talk about Instagram specifically today, and stay till the end because I have a brand new challenge I'm announcing that's gonna help you crush it on Instagram, and you can win some really cool prizes, okay? So this is the 5 steps, okay? There's 5 steps to Instagram success, and then you're gonna get a freebie checklist at the end to help you go through this process, okay? The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna polish up your profile. So if you guys don't leave this live, but when you're done, I want you guys all to go over to Instagram and follow me. It's The Goal Digger Girl. And it's G-O-A-L. Let's just be serious here. I'm not a gold digger. I make my own money, okay? The Goal Digger, G-O-A-L. I'm the only gold digger on there. I own that username, okay? No one else can have it. They can call themselves that, but they don't have the username, okay? Instagram.com/The Goal Digger Girl. You'll find me. So if you go on there and follow me, you can see what I'm talking about in real life, okay? So first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna polish up your profile. So I want the same picture of you that's on Facebook to be on Instagram, because we are going to take people from Instagram over to Facebook. I don't want inconsistencies there. I want the same picture, just a picture of your face, okay? 98% of Instagram is done on the cell phone, the little cell phone. I have mine right here. I can't show you. That picture is so small. You don't want a picture of like your family on a mountain. Like, let's just get your face, okay? Also, your description needs to be some keywords about yourself to help you build up your influence, okay? So mine says social media expert. It says a goal crushing influencer. Obviously, my book was a best-selling book on Amazon, and I have a podcast. You probably don't have those things. So you're gonna think of some other really powerful words, okay? I want some strength. I want some power, okay? Never put a link to your company website. Never put your company name in your description. By the way, don't be mad at me, but I'm gonna get your face. You guys ready for some truth? If the name of your username on Instagram has your company name in it, you get a big X. You go and change that today. Do not brand your company. Do not. I see so many girls that have the name of their company, and I'm just like, oh, please make this stop. The likelihood of you staying with that one company your whole career is very slim, but also, why would you build up that company? Why wouldn't you build up yourself? You're already doing so much work for them. How do you stand out in a world where there's a gazillion people also selling that same product? Not by calling yourself that name of your company. So change that today. You can change it. You can change it. You are allowed to change it, okay? It's not gonna hurt anything. Go change it. I've changed mine before, a long time ago. You guys didn't know about that. Okay, so you're gonna put some words in there that sound awesome. So look at mine to get an example, okay? You wanna put some words in there so people can get to know a little bit about you. So if you're a pet mom, you love to travel, anything like that. The next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna do a call to action. So a call to action means you get one spot, okay, and I'm gonna talk about this in the challenge, a ninja hack for this. You get one spot on Instagram to use a URL, a website link. Isn't that crazy? If you didn't know that with Instagram, trying to dodge the lighting here, whatever, it's fine. If you didn't know that, when you are posting something, so you say you have a picture of me and I'm like, oh, I have this fun thing on my website, I can't put a URL in there. Okay, Instagram is not happy. They don't like URLs. They want everyone staying on the Instagram platform. But you get one spot on your profile for a link. Okay, so you want that link to be good. So if you have a Facebook group, you could put join my VIP group and you put a link, okay? If you have some kind of freebie, I have a social media blueprint. Put the link in there, right? People are like, ooh, I want that. You want to put something there so people are opting into something to start to find a way to connect with you and build a relationship, okay? Don't put your website link there if possible, okay? Let's think outside the box a little bit here. If you put your website link, they go, they look at it, they don't know what it is, and then they leave. Okay, next we are going to clean up your content. Man, okay, Instagram is visual. Now you do not have to be a photographer to crush it on Instagram, because I'm not. Every time, you know, when like you're out traveling and people say, "Ooh, will you take a picture?" I like throw my phone to my husband or whoever. I'm like, not me. I'm like, I just, half the time when I take a picture, it's blurry. It's not my thing. You do not have to be a photographer to be awesome on Instagram, okay? So you need to clean up your content a little bit, and it needs to have some structure. So I like to do 3 buckets, okay? 3 buckets of content. So pick 3 different categories. There's 3 columns on Instagram. So for example, it could be inspirational, so you have a quote. The next column could be laptop lifestyle, so you're painting pictures of being an entrepreneur. And the next column could be lifestyle, so showing like you in real life with, say if you're in health and wellness, it would be you eating healthy, you know, being active, just positive things, okay? So you kind of have 3 different buckets. It could be pet stuff, it could be travel, and it could be sewing. I mean, whatever, but 3 different buckets, okay? And then you're gonna rotate through the 3 buckets so you start to get some consistency. If you look at mine, I alternate every other image with a quote, because I freaking love quotes and I love inspiring people, and I write something with the quote so there's a story behind it. People can get to know more about me, whatever. So you got to go play around with it and see what works best for you, but I want it to be, this is key, I want it to be visually appealing. So make sure it looks good. Now, how do you do that? You use filters. Filters are your friend. So raw and, you know, dirty, not for Instagram. Instagram is visual. By the way, you rarely post instantly on Instagram. You can in your stories, but not on the feed. You want the feed. The feed is the grid. You know how you have 3 images, 3 images, 3 images. That's what people see when they're scrolling. That's your grid. That is not instant. You need to think about what you're gonna post there, okay? So what you can do is use a filter. I'll go over this in the challenge as well. I use one filter, the same one, mine's A1, for all my Instagram images, so there's a cohesive look, okay? If you need one built out, my friend Christy Dully, who does like my like design logo stuff, she can build them for you. So if you're like, I don't know what that is, don't worry about it. And then also for cleaning up your content is you want to put meaning behind your post. Don't just post to post. So when you post something, tell a story, explain why you posted that. You want people to find out more about who you are, okay? Next is hashtags. Hashtags. So you're gonna use an app to collect ideas. I have one that I love that I can share with you guys in the challenge. You need hashtags. The research has shown 11 to 13 is like the magic number. You can have up to 30. People will say to me, oh, hashtags don't work. That's just like wrong. I literally, if the hashtags I have narrowed my post down to, I can go to that hashtag and search it, and I am number 1, number 2, number 3 every time. Do you think that's helpful? I will have people message me who are like, oh my gosh, I saw you on the discovery page. So when you go into Instagram and you hit the home button, not to your page, but to the search thing, they call it the discovery page. Literally, I will show up in there because I use the hashtags consistently, okay? You want to change up your hashtags because otherwise it looks like spam. You can use up to 30, but I would just do somewhere between 11 and 13. So I'll go over that with you guys in the challenge. You're gonna check your ranking to find the best ones. So you're gonna play around with it to see, like, for example, if you put inspiration, or you put quotes, hashtag quotes, there's millions of people who use that quote. It's not a competitive hashtag. There's too many people using it. But if you use inspirational quotes for a Tuesday afternoon and there's one person who has used it and it's you, that's also not good. You need to be in the sweet spot, okay? A couple 100,000, you know, is fine as far as users that use that hashtag. So again, I'll go over all that. Change them up. Change up your hashtags. Don't use the same ones. Next, and make sure you stay till the end, because if you put link in the comments, some of you are already doing that, you're gonna get all the details on this. I know. Anna set it all up because Anna's amazing. Okay, next we're gonna optimize engagement. So this is what we're gonna do. You get 10 minutes, people. 10 minutes on Instagram. Put this face, put a shocked face in emoji in the comments. If you're just like, I had no idea. You get 10 minutes to make your Instagram rock. When you post that thing, you've got 10 minutes for Instagram to decide to share it out to your whole list or not, okay, or all your followers. So if it's not good, it's not going anywhere, okay? So what you wanna do is you want to interact with it. So when people comment, you wanna comment back right away. So don't leave your Instagram page until you've done this. So post on Instagram, go in your stories, go over to Messenger, and then come back to your Instagram post, and you should have some interaction by then. 90% of your action on your post is within the first hour. Instagram is literally instant, okay? I post once a day on Instagram. I used to do 2. I split tested. I get better results with once a day. Plus, you can put more thought into your content. Optimize engagement, interact with those comments. When people are commenting, those are leads. Those are people who are showing interest in what you're doing. Now, if it says, man, I love your feed, that's a bot, okay? So I don't use that stuff, but I know people that do. So like it will have you commenting for you. I don't do that because it's just weird. But it's like, dude, we should collaborate. That's a bot, okay? Just ignore that stuff. It's annoying. Okay, and then optimize your engagement by taking it to Messenger. So what you can do is say, if somebody comment on something that makes sense for you to reach out Messenger, then you could say, hey, Lauren, I saw that you commented on my Instagram, on my post today about blah, blah, blah. Tell me more about yourself. I just realized we've never connected before. And then you can interact and chat with that person in Messenger. And obviously the goal is to take it to the next step, which would be either exposing them. You could also say to them, hey, I've got this great group that shares more about what I do and what I'm all about. I'd love to plug you in. Can I send you the link? And you can send links inside of Messenger. So you could actually drive them over to your Facebook group and continue your relationship there. There is a filtered spot for messages, by the way. So people who don't follow you, people you don't follow, there's another spot. I have lost leads by not knowing that. So go check that out. People were like, I want to buy your course. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even know about you. And then last is you're going to share your life in your stories. Share your life in your stories. I learned this from Lindsay Sewell, and she got it from a training, but she said, what we forget is that our ordinary can be extraordinary to other people. Like, you guys, if I'm like sitting here, showing you guys my setup in my office, you're like, to me, it's like freaking normal. Like I've got this set up. I've got my whole L-shaped desk here. I've got 2 huge monitors, lighting. I've got my war zone board over here of my team. Everything's going on with that. I've got over here, I have another setup with a couch and a backdrop. Like this is like where I am all the time. If I show this to you, you guys would be like, okay, my ordinary is your extraordinary, okay? So remember that with your stories, you want to take people along for the ride. You want people to see what you're doing every day. It's the stuff. It's when you wake up and you don't have makeup on. By the way, there's a filter. It's kind of like a creamy beige. It looks like makeup or something. It gives you eyelashes. So if you wake up in the morning, you have no makeup on, you're like, oh, heck no, I'm not gonna even go there. You just put that on and you look magical. But it's in the morning and you're just like, I have something to say. You get in your Instagram stories, okay? Show them what you're eating. Show them a sweaty selfie. Just put a quote up there. I have over 10,000 followers, so I can do this. So that's your goal, is to get to 10,000. Swipe up feature is like the best thing ever invented. So what I do is when I want somebody to go somewhere over on Facebook, I say just swipe up. This right here, after I'm done, I'm gonna go to Instagram stories and say, guys, I just did a training on InstaSuccess. Swipe up to get the replay. And it drives people from Instagram to Facebook. And then it gets them connected to me over here on Facebook and gets me more video views. Magic, right? So use Instagram to let people see more about you. So all the time, be posting on Instagram. Unlimited, okay? 2 to 4 times minimum. Make the ordinary extraordinary and create curiosity. So for example, I did a post, I'm in health and wellness, and so the company that I'm with, our big thing is like you're able to, and this is not anti-coffee, you guys, good Lord, if I say that, like I'll get 50,000 messages. Disclaimer, this is not an anti-coffee story, okay, people? So I did a post where I got in the car, I was getting ready to pick the girls up from preschool, and I said, oh my gosh, this is when I first quit Starbucks. I like coffee, but I just drink decaf now, but I do like coffee. I've always liked it. So I used to have to go to Instagram. I stopped at Instagram on the way to preschool. I stopped at Starbucks every single day on the way to preschool. Do you know how expensive that is? It was like crazy. One day Scott's like, what's up with that? I'm like, yeah, it's kind of a problem. But anyways, it was like my thing. So I realized I'd gone like 3 weeks, no Starbucks. I was like, so I got in my stories. I was like, oh my gosh. Do you want to know what I did to quit the Starbucks addiction? Like, if you want Starbucks, have your Starbucks. But if you have to have it, it's just like wine. If you have to have it, it's a different situation. I had so many messages from that, and I posted my stories. This is what's so cool about stories, you guys. When people comment on your stories on Instagram, it goes into Messenger. So you're like firsthand driving people into Messenger to have an intimate relationship and conversation from your stories. It's magical, okay? There's so much you can do with your business in stories. It's freaking crazy. So this is what I'm gonna do for you guys. Put link in the comments. If you're hopping on late, you have to actually share this video to get the freebie, okay? So don't be that girl who just like takes it. Share the video, right now, share this video and put share it in the comments, then put link in the comments. Share, link. When you do that, you're gonna have a choice to download my InstaSuccess Insta Stories workshop. Cheat sheet. So you're gonna get a worksheet that's gonna say InstaSuccess with Instagram worksheet. And it's gonna go over everything we talked about today. You're gonna have a checklist. All you do is take that sheet and you work through that. You don't have to do it today. It could be something you work on over the next week. In fact, I'm gonna have a challenge where you can diligently work on your Instagram, okay? So put link in the comments. It's the freebie. Then what you're gonna do, would it be helpful to you guys if we did a 7-day challenge for free on Instagram together? Would that be helpful? Okay, so what I'm gonna do for you guys is you can register in Messenger right now. So put link, and then when you go to your Messenger, you're gonna see one of the options that says register for the Instagram challenge. We're gonna do 7-day growth. And you're gonna be rewarded for the amount of followers that you grow, okay? I'm telling you guys, we did this water challenge a couple weeks ago, week before last. We had 193 people register for it. The results people got were amazing. People were quitting soda. They were feeling better. They were losing weight from drinking freaking water because they were focused. They had a specific amount of days. They were engaged. Okay, so we're gonna start it on Monday. It's gonna be 7 days long. What you're gonna have to do is drop your email. Not right now, not here, in Messenger. So you're gonna click link. One of the choices is gonna say register for the Instagram challenge. You click it, you give me your email, and I'm gonna email you out the details. It starts on Monday, it's 7 days. I'm gonna reward prizes for those that grow their Instagram. And the best thing is it's gonna be percentage growth. So if you have 100 followers and you grow it to 200, you grew by 100%. If you have 1,000 followers and you grow it 500 more, you grew it by 50%. So it's gonna be an even playing ground because everybody's growing at a different rate. How cool is that? So I have had people that have done my Instagram boot camp literally go from like 50 followers to 1,000 in a matter of days. How cool is that if you broke the 1,000 mark? If you're already at 1,000, let's get you over 5,000. Those that are over 5,000, I want you guys approaching 10,000 as soon as possible. You guys, all of you can get to 10,000, okay? I didn't just magically grow my account. I worked on it every day, and I still do, okay? So there's that. That's it. Just put link in the comments. Don't forget to share this out. And last but not least, my mastermind is closing tomorrow. Everything's kind of ramping up Monday, so we'll be closing out applications. You have to apply. So if you're not in it, the Goal Digger Mastermind is my private membership group. So just click the link and apply for it. Says mastermind application. You have to fill that out and then I'll review it and approve you. If I approve you, you'll get an email, okay? What it is, it's a way to have me as your virtual upline. So if you're just like, oh my gosh, I wish Kimberly was my upline, or you're just like, I can't get enough, like I want some kind of group. So every single Monday I do a Monday Mastermind Deep Dive training. So it's a webinar style. I like pull back the curtains. I show you everything. I show you all my goods, okay? And then we do a book club of the month and we read a book every month, sometimes 2. So if you're not getting through books and you're just like, oh, I've got 12 books on Audible and I haven't read any of them, leaders are readers. Leaders are readers. If you're not reading, you can listen on Audible. You've got to be getting through those books. We also do a challenge. So this month, get ready, masterminders. Drum roll. We are doing a Facebook Live challenge. You are not doing Facebook Lives every day. You are doing Facebook Lives. I don't care if it's in a group. I don't care if you have your 2 kids on and that's it. We are doing a Facebook Live challenge. All the details will be in the mastermind. I'm putting the calendar together tonight. And you guys are going to be crushing your Facebook Lives. Let me tell you, it is seriously the best way to go when it comes to building up your following, your influence, your leads. I mean, you just got to build a bridge and get over it. So I'm going to help you do that. Also, you will be put in a mini accountability pod where there's like 4 of you. Every day you'll check in real quick of how your day went just to keep you on track. And then last but not least, you have access to me. So I will be your virtual upline in the mastermind. So just put link, register for it, get it in there. Because I found that people who actually are plugged into something like that, they get success, they get results because they're having somebody that's kind of reining them in and keeping them on task. So if you don't have the support you want from your upline or you're just not learning what you need, I would recommend that you get in this group or put your people in this group as well. So I'm going to run off. If you guys want to jump on, I'm guest training in a group called Up Your Brand. It's Monica Larson's group, and I'm talking about, like, get my notes out here. I'm talking about the 5 ways to crush it on social media. So if you want to head over there, just it's called Up Your Brand. I'm sure she'll add you guys in. I'll post this on my personal page too after with a little screenshot, and you guys can drop in there because I know I threw a bunch at you, but I'm going to go over there. So cheers to winter being done, and we can all bust out our lovely hats and just feel fabulous and have some warmth coming our way. And let's crush it on Instagram, you guys. I'm really excited about this challenge next week, okay? So tell your friends. We'll get you some details. If you guys need anything, you know where to find me. Have a great rest of the day, and I will see you sometime soon, I'm sure, because I'm on Facebook like every day. Okay, see you guys later. Bye.